So whenever if you try to download any application, see it is downloading in the form of APK, right?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So I can download in the form of APK. So
Mm-hmm.
this, when you download it, it is not the code that you are getting, it's the application that you are receiving. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
it could be in the form of, if I click on download, close it, um, 2.4 MB. Mm, So it is still in the process. I click on download. We found the security threat. There is some kind of a security threat with this one. But if you try the same in your laptop, you won't face this issue and it can easily be downloaded. But it will
Mm-hmm.
be in the form of setup.exe or car.exe like this.
Mm-hmm.
Sometime it downloads the zip file. You need to extract it first and then run your application.
Mm-hmm.
So the sole purpose of telling all these things is that whenever developer writes the code, you
Mm-hmm.
won't get the code. Customer don't get the code. They get the exe.
Yeah.
Okay. How does that exe got generated? Through the build process. And for build, we are using one tool which is known as Jenkins. Okay.
Okay.
I'll show you. Let's go with the theory and then we'll see whenever I'll do the practical. At that time, you'll see that the code get combined, all the code get combined and we get exe out of it. Okay.
Okay.
Even recently also I built one application which is exe. Wait, I'll show you.
Mm-hmm.
For taking any RDP. Do you know what is the meaning of RDP?
No.
Okay. So R means remote desktop control or remote desktop protocol. So when you do
Oh,
window plus R, do with me, window plus R,
window.
window
uh,
plus R.
in the Mac, like what is the?
Oh, you are in the Mac now.
Yeah.
Let me check. So this is basically known as run command. Run
Okay.
command on Mac. Shortcut.
Command and space bar.
Mm, Here it is. Command and, but what is the command?
We have a command that is like
Oh, okay, okay. You have a button of command.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
click.
got it. It's
Got it.
saying search.
Yes. If you type notepad on it,
Mm-hmm.
type notepad on it.
Okay. Notes. Right.
Notes. Yeah, there it is. Notes. Got it.
Okay.
So any application you can open through that one. Even when
Mm-hmm.
accessing the remote machine, that is known as RDP. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
trying to access a remote machine, MSTSC.
Mm-hmm.
So this will let you to access the remote machine, remote desktop connection. You
Okay.
just type the name of the remote machine and do the connection. So the all these things you will get in your organization basically.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then PowerShell. So this was one of the code.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I wrote it. So the script was written in the form of PowerShell. And then I converted that PowerShell into exe.
Okay.
What can okay. So where did I save that exe? Here it is, switch version.ps1.
Mm-hmm.
So this one I converted into exe. files. Uh, uh, Click on save as. Desktops. Okay, it is available in the desktop. PC model. So there is one PowerShell command which helps you to convert this PS1 into exe.
Mm-hmm.
So invoke exes with the name. I have already done it, so need not to do it again. So
Okay.
see, whenever you write this code, the user won't get this code, rather they will get the exe.
Mm.
Okay. Your sole purpose is to get the exes. And for that, this tool Jenkins comes into the picture, which helps you out.
Okay.
Okay. So the first code, first tool was Git, whose main purpose was to send your source code, code into your source code repository. And Jenkins will take the code from there and start the build process. Okay. So
Okay.
we'll look into this. What is this Jenkins pipeline and the build triggers. Okay. So this is how the continuous integration in short form it is known as CI. So basically
Okay.
you what we have done so far, we as a developer write the code and push it to code repository that is GitHub.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Jenkins will take this code in their Jenkins server and then
Mm-hmm.
do the build. Okay. And then compile everything, compile, code review, unit testing, integration testing, and then we'll give you the package.
Mm-hmm.
This package would be exe, war file, jar file, zip file, could be image also. People write
Mm-hmm.
create image through code as well.
Yeah.
So this is the procedure of continuous integration.
Mm-hmm.
Most famous process. People in the interviews they will ask you, what do you understand by CI? CI
Mm-hmm.
build. So CI build is basically whenever the code is being written by the developer and get pushed to the code repository hub, and then Jenkins get triggered and the build start taking place. And the outcome of that build is to create the binary files or the artifact. Okay.
Okay.
Binary files is also known as artifact. For example, exe, zip file, war file, jar file. Var and jar file is for the Java code. If the developer wrote the code in the form of Java, then this var and jar file got created. Okay.
Mm.
After that, once the CI process is done, those EXs is being transported to your unit testing server from where the QA pick up this EXs and run in their application on their server. So I'll show you. For us, we do not use Jenkins, we use Azure DevOps. Okay. Even for GitHub also, we use Azure DevOps. So you can see
Okay.
there is a one tab known as pipeline. This whole
Mm-hmm.
pipeline is replicating Jenkins, the tool that we are going to learn. Okay. So it's the same thing. Procedure is same. It will also do the build. And when the build, say it created the build, this green tick means build is successful. If it is
Okay.
red, build is fail. If it is
Mm-hmm.
orange, build is in the warning. Few warning is there, but build got succeeded.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you click over it, there is a place known as publish. Click on
Mm-hmm.
this and see. This is zip file got created.
Mm-hmm.
Zip file is the result of all the codes which is being pushed in this
Mm-hmm.
repository. See,
No.
people push code over there and we do the building parts. These are all the steps of getting built. All are codes. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So developer write the code, but the outcome is what? Only one single zip file, which contain your application.
Okay.
Okay. I can even show you that one also. I'll click on this, click on publish, source. So here I'm doing manually, but
Mm-hmm.
the pipeline should do automatically. Then only it will known as continuous delivery or
Mm-hmm.
deployment. So now I'll extract all, extract. Let's see what is inside this zip file. It's a string, click on this. To see how many dot pass file is getting created. So many pass files. These are binary files, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Let me check. Do we have exe? No, only pass file is getting created. So pass file is again one of the application type of strings,
Mm-hmm.
okay, which is the result of your code, whatever the code you have written. Okay,
Okay.
it could be any type of application. So the same thing Jenkins will do. So see, right now I've done the download part, but in continuous delivery, it will be delivered to your already available in your location wherever you required. You do not have to go and manually download it.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, and these applications are deployed to the. See, there are three parts: continuous
Mm-hmm.
integration, continuous delivery, continuous deployment. Okay, continuous integration you understood the till the building part.
Okay.
Whenever you write the code, Jenkins take it and start building it,
Mm-hmm.
to which you get your application ready. But this application is available in Jenkins server itself, not in your server. What do
Mm-hmm.
you want? If you want, instead of the Jenkins server, you build in my server. Then what will happen? It is known as continuous delivery. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So Jenkins not building in its server, it is building in your server. But
Mm-hmm.
what happen if Jenkins build it in server of its own and then transport it to your server? Then it is known as continuous deployment.
Okay.
Okay. I hope it is not confusing.
Yeah.
It might be. Okay. In the first case, it is building in its own server. When I say server, just imagine it's a Windows computer or Linux or Mac computer. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Server means a computer, basically.
Okay.
So when I say it built in Jenkins server, it means Jenkins server means Jenkins downloaded in one of the Windows or Mac, any application, any operating system, downloaded it, and there the build is taking place. But when I
Mm-hmm.
say continuous delivery, means Jenkins is downloading in your server, your dedicated server. कि मुझे that I want in Windows server, I want in direct production server or testing server. So instead of building in its own server, Jenkins is building in your server. And the third case, continuous deployment, is basically when the Jenkins built everything in its own server and then downloaded it in your server.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So this is how it looks like. That build trigger parts. So basically, what happens over here? Uh, we'll do this one practically.
Okay.
You as a Git person, right? Here is you as a developer who wrote the code commit you done. Okay, we learn code commit, right?
Yeah.
And you did the push one. You push through
Mm-hmm.
Git. So it came to your GitHub. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then what happens? Jenkins start triggering. Jenkins take your code from the GitHub, and then what Jenkins do? Start creating the build.
Okay.
So in today's class, let's download Jenkins in our local and let's see how it works.
Okay.
So to download Jenkins in your local, just go to your browser, type Jenkins. So you will get this page. I directly jump to this page. You will get this one, jenkins.io. You get this page. Okay. Click on this
Okay.
download button, and then you will be switching to this place. Now, where do you want to download? There are a lot of ways to download Jenkins, but for now we will be using Windows, and you will be using Mac OS.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just click on Windows, then it will start getting downloaded itself, and here it is, Jenkins 1.msi. This is again one package.
Okay.
Okay, I already have previously. Now double click on it. Okay, then it will ask you to install it. Right click. Mm, okay, first let's remove it. I'm removing the previous one.
Okay.
Yes, to show you. Finish. Now I'll install it again. Next. See, at this location, your Jenkins will be installed. Okay. See program file Jenkins. Next. Run as a local system. Okay. Next. By default, the port number of Jenkins is 8080. I'll
Mm-hmm.
tell you what is the meaning of this port number. Just click on test. Test basically says that no any other application running in this number. Okay. It means it is okay. Now you can proceed further. So before downloading Jenkins, you need to have Java in your system. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So please select the path. So it will download Java by itself for Java development key or Java runtime key. Click next, and install. Just wait for a few seconds.
Okay.
Okay. Allow it. Yes. Okay. Completed. Now, what I'll do, I'll go to my browser, do localhost. What
Okay.
was the port number? 8080.
Mm.
8080. And press enter. See, Jenkins is downloaded. But you required one admin password for this one. And here
Mm-hmm.
it is saying the admin password is available at this location. Right. I'll
Mm-hmm.
just copy this location, go to my files, C drive, click over here, paste it, press enter. Just remove the last one. I am posting in the wrong place. Okay. I need to paste it over here. Then you will get initial admin password, right? Right
Mm-hmm.
click, open it in Notepad or anything. I'm opening in Notepad++. You get this number, copy this number, and paste it over here, and do continue.
Okay.
Okay. So by default, it will ask you to install some plugins. Plugin is basically which helps you to like Git. So like Git type of lots of plugin is there. So just install the suggested plugin. Click on this one. See, it is installing a lot of things, including the Git also. So that there should be a relation between Git and Jenkins. Okay.
Okay.
If you want to send mail, so for that it is downloading Mailer. Okay. Pipeline also we need. So in this way, all the required things that you need, it will download those plugins.
Okay.
Okay. So your studies still going on?
No, I graduated.
Oh, you graduated now.
Yeah.
So have you attended any job fair?
Yeah, I did, but mostly people don't consider who are students and especially who don't have experience.
Why they should have idea they are coming for the job fair. It means there will be people of fresher as well. It's
Yeah.
difficult for the fresher to get the job.
Yeah.
They they need fresher with 2 years of experience.
Yes. How is the job market in India?
Now it is getting very strict. Only the people with high qualification are getting the
Mm.
calls. It's not like the previously where there was a huge demand. Just apply
Hmm.
for it and you'll get the call. Nothing like that.
Mm.
For 2 or 3 vacancies, thousands of people are applying.
Yeah.
It's like it's very limited. But yeah, if you are experienced and quick joiner, then and the background is okay. Like in case of Navraj also, he was not getting the call. When he changed the company, like good
Mm.
company name he has given. Okay. Okay. Now here they are asking about just give any username. I'll write admin, password as admin, confirm password admin, full name need not to give, email, give any email. So next time when you log in, they will ask you this password. Okay. So
Okay.
everything is admin. Save and continue. Close. This is the access port number. Okay. Access URL. Localhost always I need to check for the Mac, but try it once. Okay. If you face any issue, I'll
Mm.
check and let you know. And 8080 is the default port number. Always remember. No matter what
Oh,
you write in the front, always write 8080 in the back. Okay. Then finish. Start using Jenkins. So this is how Jenkins look like. So outdated, isn't it?
yeah.
Just a raw few things, but it does lot of great things.
Mm.
So if you come over here, you can see a profile, credentials, security, account, appearance. We can go with the black one also. Black one looks good. Yeah. Okay, I'll just save this one. And then come to setting. Okay. Here you can see a lot of things. What they did, they also created this. Click on this. Manage. Manage all data. CLI. We'll come to this one later on. Okay, in our next class, basically.
Okay.
So by default, the Jenkins store. So all the data that you will performing over here will get stored in this location. So even if
Mm.
sometimes suppose Jenkins got destroyed or it got uninstalled and your data was there, you can get your data at this location. Okay.
Mm.
C program data Jenkins. Go to your C location. C program data. Where is? So sometime you may here it is program data. Generally it is hidden,
Mm.
and then Jenkins, and then dot Jenkins. Here you will get all your datas. Okay, whatever
Okay.
you do over there.
Okay.
And then tools, a lot of things is over here. We'll do plugins is the important one. Okay. Suppose some of the plugins you do not install while installing the Jenkins. Why?
Mm.
Because it said na install the suggested plugins, not your the choice one plugins. So if you
Mm.
want that one, you can install it from here. Just give it the name. Like suppose I want need Python. So see, uh, Python I can install it from here. Okay.
Okay.
So it will install in your Jenkins. And if you want to remove any plugins which are already installed, just click on this button. It will
Mm.
off that plugin.
Okay.
Okay. We'll keep it here till now. Just do the practice, go through the theory part and install your Jenkins in your local. Once you
Okay.
installed it, then in the next class, we'll deep dive into Jenkins. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Does like every day work for you at this time?
My work starts from 9:30. So till Monday to Friday, it's always.
Okay, okay. So
But
9:30.
yeah, but it's not, it's so flexible that I generally go office at 11.